What's going on, peeps? It's your boy Henry Wrestling, back at it again with another episode. This is going to be on YouTube, on my podcast, and also on IGTV. So if you're watching this on YouTube and this is your first time watching this video, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so every video that I post, you guys be the first ones to know. And hit that like button, because if not, the YouTube algorithm will not expose my videos. And if this is your first time listening to me on podcasts, whether it's in Anchor, Apple, Spotify, hit the subscribe button, give me feedbacks, because at the end of the day, I don't know everything. I'm a wrestling fan and I don't know everything. I learn as I go. So if you have an opinion, if you have a different thought, just let me know. I'm with you. I'm not gonna be out here bashing like, oh my god, why you have this opinion? I'm not gonna do that. Like, we all wrestling fans. We have different opinions. We all have different tastes. We're not gonna be the same. So last night, Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks. The match and everything. I'm just so happy that it was in a main event on Wrestlemania. Night one though, because it's 2 nights. And the emotions that I've seen both Sasha and Bianca is unbelievable. Like, you guys don't understand how hard these women worked to get to this point. I know a lot of people is not gonna be, oh, Bianca Belair has only been wrestling for a couple of years, this, that, and the third. But listen, she worked hard, and I respect that. I respect when someone goes into wrestling, even though they don't have the wrestling experience that others do, and they work hard to perfect their craft and to become one of the best wrestlers that the company has to offer. I gotta give respect, because you're willing to work and you're willing to put in that work to show that to prove not only to yourself, but to everyone in the world that you are the best, that you could be the best. And I can respect that. Unbelievable match last night. One thing that impressed me during the match is Bianca having Sasha, like, I think they said that she was like pressing her. Bro, after Banks did the tope suicida, Bianca Belair counter, pressed Banks, walked up to the steel stairs onto the apron and just threw her right. What the? Yo, that was crazy. Nah. Bianca Belair's strength is ridiculous. Nah, fam. No. That was unbelievable. Like, wow. But during the match, when Bianca hit the 450 splash, I was thinking like, nah, Sasha might retain. And also because of her emotion, because, you know, we all know wrestling. We all know that wrestling is all act. We all know that. But the thing is like, I see her reaction and her emotion. I was like, she can't do this. Like, she's facing an experienced wrestler who has been in this level for a couple of years. And, Sasha did her thing too. And wow, the final moment, Bianca came with her hair. I was like, I saw that. It reminded me of the popular music a few years ago. And I watched Me Whip. She took that set. Watch Me Whip. And oh my God. If y'all see on social media, the mark that Bianca Belair left on, I don't know if it was the left side or the right side of Sasha Banks. That got to hurt. And then Bianca Belair hit the finishing move, and we got a new SmackDown Women's Champion. I think it was right. I think they made a right choice having Bianca Belair win the title. I was gonna be upset because I'm like, she didn't win the NXT title while she was in NXT, and she's not gonna win the SmackDown Women's title. Like, what the hell are they gonna do with her? But they made the right choice. And little did I know, Sasha Banks is 0-6 at WrestleMania. Now, we might have to riot on this, because come on, she has to win one match at WrestleMania. So, unbelievable match, a historical match. Many people believe that this is one of the greatest women's match ever or in WrestleMania history. But let's see what happens. Amazing win for Bianca Belair. Sasha Banks is gonna be perfectly fine. She's always gonna be the top of the food chain in the WWE. But my thing is, she gotta win a match at WrestleMania. She has to, like, at least next year. Next year, have her win a WrestleMania match. Don't put her with this battle royal so she can win. No, a legit one-on-one match. Have her win, because I didn't even know she's 0-6 at WrestleMania. Like, come on, man. Like, they're gonna make her. They're gonna This is what they're gonna remember Sasha Banks, one of the best women's wrestlers in the world, but can't win a big one at WrestleMania. Come on, man. Like, yo, I feel like they putting her in matches that is so difficult to pick. Like, you can't be doing that. Come on, man. But let's see what happens. Night one was amazing. Cesaro had a win. I honestly thought they was not gonna put him over. I had hope. I picked Cesaro with a hope that, he does win. Tremendous match. I just hope this becomes a push for him to finally win a world title in the WWE, because he does deserve it. I know he can't. I know a lot of people is like, the mic work, but the in-ring work is ridiculous. Come on, y'all. Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. This was a tough one for me. I picked Bobby Lashley, but this was a tough one. I say that because Drew McIntyre had his WrestleMania moment stolen last year due to what's going on in the world. And yet we have Bobby Lashley, who won the WWE title in April, a couple of months ago, last month. And it was a tough one because you got two guys that faced each other in Impact Wrestling. They had a heck of a match too. But it was tough because, if you give it to Drew, yes, he'll have his pop, the pop that he deserved from last year's WrestleMania. But then it's like Lashley winning the WWE title was pointless. So this was a very tough one, and I picked Lashley, and this dude won the match. That joint was crazy. But I believe that slight distraction from MVP caused McIntyre to win the WWE title. I thought Lesnar was gonna come out of nowhere after the match, but I guess not. Tag team turmoil. We just saw Mandy Rose slip on a banana. Turn into Wario. But Natalya and Tamina won. That was my pick going into this match. Let's see what happens tonight when they face Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. They should win the women's tag team titles. That's my opinion. I believe they should win it. I don't know what they're doing with Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. It's like they're holding the titles, and I don't know. But I just feel like Tamina and Natalya could win tonight for the WWE women's title. The cage match between Braun Strowman and Shane McMahon. I wasn't with it, but it is what it is. I knew Strowman was gonna win anyway, so yeah, good win for Strowman. Yeah, it was a good win for Strowman. The tag team match: Damian Priest, Bad Bunny versus The Miz and Morrison. I'm not gonna lie, I give props to Bad Bunny. This man, I'm like, yo, he ended Destroy. I give him props. The Destroyer was ridiculous. This dude on a first try, boom. I'm like, what the hell? It was good. I'm super happy for Damian Priest. I know he worked hard to get to this point. I just hope that they don't drop the ball with Damian Priest. This man could be a star. The Raw Tag Team titles: AJ Styles and Almas versus Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. I knew Styles and Almas was gonna win simply because of the fact that this is the title that Styles never won. He won the WWE title, he won the Intercontinental title, he won the US title, but he never won the tag team titles. And last night, that's what they did. They won the the Raw Tag Team titles, and now AJ Styles is part of a huge group in WWE history to be a Grand Slam champion. So basically, Grand Slam champion in WWE is that you have won a world title in WWE, the Intercontinental title, the United States title, and a WWE Tag Team title. So that's a Grand Slam in WWE when you win all 4 titles in the WWE. Now, I don't know. Now, I know I said a world title, but I don't know if it does count. If it doesn't, then okay. If it doesn't count, then yeah, you have to win the WWE title for yourself to like hit the Grand Slam championship, things of that nature. And that's about it. WrestleMania was lit. I mean, I know it was delayed because of the weather, but you know, seeing the crowd back for the first time in over a year, like it was like, it goes to show you how important fans are in pro wrestling, because they'll let you know if it was awesome or it was trash. They'll let you know during the event. So hopefully all of this, I won't say all of this is over, because a lot of things has been going on in the world for many years. More likely I might have to like wait till they'll come here. So it'll probably be like the end of the decade when it's probably gonna be the end of the decade, because they always do that, like almost every 10 years, like when it's towards the end of a decade, they'll come here in New York and do a WrestleMania event. So I might have to wait we're in 2021, maybe 7-8 years from now, I might have to wait for them to come for me to attend an event at WrestleMania. Incredible event, night 1, night 2. Let's see what happens. It's gonna be good. I know a lot of people have been looking forward to Edge versus Roman, but I'm gonna have to say this one more time. I know Daniel Bryan in a triple threat match. I know it's not cool, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna say this again. You have 3 men that we never thought there was gonna be in the WWE ring again. You have Daniel Bryan, who had a concussion concern, I should say. You had Edge, neck injury issues, career threatening. You know, it's funny how 10 years ago he had announced his retirement, and 10 years later he's in the main event of WrestleMania for the Universal title. This is just crazy. And then you have Roman Reigns, who was diagnosed with leukemia, and we wasn't sure how long it was gonna take Roman Reigns to like come back to the WWE, and it only took him like a few months to be free from leukemia. And he had a match at WrestleMania here in, I'll say New Jersey because it was MetLife Stadium, against Drew McIntyre. So you have 3 men that we thought we would never ever see them wrestle in the WWE ring again, and here they are for the Universal title at WrestleMania. So comment down below, let me know, who do you think is gonna walk out the Universal title? Is it gonna be Daniel Bryan? Is it gonna be Edge? Or Mr. Acknowledge Me, the tribal chief, the head of the table, Vince McMahon's franchise, Roman Reigns? Comment down below, let me know who you think is gonna win. I think Edge should win. This should be an amazing story. You know, coming back, I'll say 9 years, because he had 3 matches. Yeah, he had 3 matches. The Royal Rumble, and then the 2 matches against Randy Orton. He couldn't compete after that because he hurt his I think it was his right arm, whatever the case may be. He was hurt real bad, and for him to come back this year's Royal Rumble, become the first 2 participants and win it all, to have a shot at the title, at the Universal title at WrestleMania. I think Edge should pull it off, get that win, and be the amazing comeback story that a lot of us will never ever forget. So with that being said, guys, thank you guys for tuning in and watching, and see you guys soon. Any Wrestling.